in a Supta Baddha Konasana.
Sorry, I should ask, I've got things like bricks and bolster, do I need anything like that?
If you would like to use blocks, I love personally in my personal practice. I don't have them here because they're down in my car because I usually use them on the way to the studio. But I always think they're just nice to have at the top of your mat for a good reach. Okay, perfect. So we'll start laying down on your mat. Soles of your feet together, knees softly out to the side. Roll on down to your spine. And then adjust your shoulder blades so they're towards one another. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly and allow your hips to just softly connect to the mat. Give yourself a moment to soften through the throat, to soften through your forehead and your eyes, to soften in your shoulders and your hips and your feet. And notice your breath. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And then open your mouth and softly let that breath go. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open your mouth and let it go. One more deep breath in through your nose, filling up into the rib cage and the lungs and the diaphragm. And then open your mouth and sigh it out. Inhale, open your arms out to a strong T. So you're stretching across the heart center from fingertip through your forearms, your biceps, across the chest, and out the other side. And on your exhale, take your right arm across the front of your body and catch it with the left hand as you pull your right arm down and into your chest. Notice the opening in the back of the right shoulder. Hold for a full breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale to open both arms out to the side into that strong T, a big reach across the fingertips. And on your exhale, take your left arm over the front of your body. Use the right hand to draw your left arm down into your chest. Hold for a full breath in. And a full breath out. Inhale, open both arms out to that strong T. Reach through the fingertips, through the forearms, through the biceps. And on your exhale, reach for the back of your mat. Squeeze your palms together, interlace your fingers, and squeeze your biceps into your ears as you reach behind you with long, straight arms. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, you're going to keep the hands bound together at the fingers, and you're going to flare your elbow tips out to the side. Bring your hands behind the crown of the head and open your elbows wide as you press your elbows down to the ground. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Gently release your hands, circle them around your body, down to your knees, and then close your knees like a book. Let your knees gently rock side to side. Feel that twist in your lower back as your hips stack one on top of the other and then shift side to side. When you're ready, let your knees fall over to the left side and then take your right leg and hook it kind of up and over the left leg to deepen the twist to that side. Perfect. Now extend your right arm out to the side and turn your chin towards your right thumb. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out. One more inhale here and one more exhale. Circle your right arm around the back of your mat and gently come back to both feet down into the mat. Let your knees rock side to side. Hands can ground at your sides. Just setting up to take this in the other direction. So when you're ready, let your knees fall over to the right side and then take your left leg and hook it kind of up and over just beyond the right leg. You can bring your right hand down to help ground through the left knee and then extend your left arm out to the side. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out. Deep breath in, big breath out. Circle your left arm around the back of your mat, just noticing the shoulder joint. And then gently reground both feet down into the mat. Let your knees again rock side to side. When you're ready, ground both feet down, knees point to the sky. Bring your heels up a little closer to your sits bones. Plant your palms firmly down beside your hips. And inhale, lift your hips and heart off of the mat into our first bridge pose. Your chest is lifting towards your chin. Your hips are lifting to the sky. You're pressing down even through the big toe mound of your feet. Take a big inhale. And on your exhale, gently unroll your spine back down to the mat. Softly lift both heels up to the sky so your body creates that capital letter L. Lengthen softly through the hamstrings and create circular movements in your legs. Notice the shift of weight from one hip to the other, from one part of your lower back to the other. And then when you're ready, take those circles around in the other direction. And with your toes flexed back to your nose, feel your lower back pressing down into the ground. Your palms are pressing down beside your hips and your core is engaged because you're pressing up so actively through your heels. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, lower your legs 1/3 of the way down. Deep breath in. Lower 2/3 of the way down. Deep. Lower your heels to 3 inches off the mat. Keep your head and shoulders grounded. Take one more inhale. On your exhale, lower your left heel down and bring your right knee up and into your chest. Soften through the core. Foot, your ankle around, noticing your hamstring, your ankle. And then go the other direction with this circle in the ankle before ending with your toes flexed back to your nose. Take a big inhale here. And on your exhale, lift your left leg up to meet the right leg. Gently circle legs around. And then go the other direction, noticing the connection of the lower back to the mat. Come to center, flex your toes back towards your nose, bring your hands down to your sides. Again, pulling the belly button down to the ground. Deep breath in as you lift through the heels. On your exhale, lower your legs 1/3 of the way down. Deep breath in. 2/3 of the way down. One more deep breath in. Lower your legs to 3 inches off the mat. Keep the head and shoulders grounded. Squeeze the core. Lengthen the legs. Take a full breath in. On your exhale, lower your right heel down to the ground. Draw your left knee up to your chest. Soften your core. Gently use your hands to make a circular movement in the left hip. Your right leg is long and grounded. And then when you're ready, hug the left knee down hard to your chest before extending your left heel up to the sky and interlacing your hands on the back of the left leg, either behind the thigh or the calf. And then point and flex your left foot. And create a circular movement around with your ankle. And then go the other direction with those circles. And then flex your toes back towards your nose. Take a big breath in here. And on your exhale, lift your right knee up to meet the left leg. And then widen both knees as you reach for the outsides of your feet for a happy baby pose. Gently rock side to side. Notice the back of your thighs, the underside of your hips, even your spine as you rock from one side to the other. At center, take an inhale as you lengthen through the back of your legs. And on your exhale, fold your knees into your chest. Connect the hands to the back of the thighs. And gently begin to rock forward and back and forward and back. And when you rock forward this next time, hug your ankles in to your sits bones. Sit tall, shoulders over hips. Hug your knees to your chest. Take a big inhale as you lift through the chin. And on your exhale, release your right heel to the end of the mat. Try not to slink back behind the sits bones, but sit tall up on them. Keep the right quad engaged in the leg long. Pulse it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Set the right foot down, lift your arms to the sky, big reach. Now bring your left hand behind you and either hook around the left leg or you can hook your elbow behind the left thigh. Whatever feels best for your twist here. Take an inhale, lift tall through the crown of your head. And on your exhale, look towards the back of your mat. One more inhale here. One more big exhale to twist. Inhale, reach straight back up for the sky, sitting tall on your sits bones. And on your exhale, open your left knee out to the side and hinge towards the sole of your right foot. We're going to take one breath with square hips. We're leaning right directly over the center of the leg. So deep breath in. breath out. And now we're going to take our left hand towards the outside of the right foot and take a twist around to the right side of your mat. So you're kind of using the outside of the right leg as a point off which you push and twist. You want to feel this kind of as a stretch in the lower left side of the back, kind of down by the left hip in this area here. Keep reaching around towards the back of your mat with the right fingertips. Gaze will follow that right hand. Take one more inhale here. One more big exhale. Inhale, reach both arms back up to the sky, sit tall. And on your exhale, bring your left hand behind you, point your right toes, and take a sweeping heart opening reach as you lift onto the left knee. Feel the front of the hips open. Take a big inhale here. And on your exhale, gently come back to your seat. Bring the soles of your feet together. Connect your hands to both ankles. Sit up tall on your sits bones and pull your chest through your arms as you lift your chin. Inhale. Exhale, hinge over your ankles to fold on the exhale. Deep breath in. Big breath out. Deep breath in. Big breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale here. Inhale to sit up tall. Exhale, close your knees like a book. Wrap your arms around your shins. Inhale, shimmy your chest up tall, lift your chin. And on your exhale, release your left heel to the end of the mat. Try to sit up shoulders over hips. Keep that left leg long. And then we'll pulse it up for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Last 1. Set your left ankle down. Inhale, arms to the sky. Bring your right hand behind you and either wrap around the right leg with the left arm or hook the left tricep on the back of the right thigh to twist. Take an inhale as you lift through the crown and an exhale towards the back of the mat. One more inhale here. One more big exhale to twist. Inhale, arms back up to the side, stand tall. Exhale, open your right knee out to the side and hinge down towards the sole of your left foot. We'll take one full breath, square over our leg for a full breath in. Try to soften the back of your neck, full breath out. Now take your right hand to the outside of the left ankle or calf or foot and sweep your left fingertips around behind you so you're creating a twisting motion, reaching towards the back left corner of your mat. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out. Try to soften your neck and your head. One more inhale. One more exhale. Arms all the way back up to the sky as you sit tall. Bring your right hand behind you. Point your left toes and lift onto the right knee as you sweep all the way around. Big heart opening lift. Exhale. Gently circle back around. Come down to your seat. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. And then grab your ankles with both hands. Lift your chest up through your arms. Take a big breath in as you lengthen your throat. And on your exhale, hand from the hips over your toes. You can shift your hands to grab the tops of your feet or somewhere else where you can find length. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale here. Inhale to sit up tall. Exhale, close your knees like a book. Last squeeze of the chest to the thighs, hips wide, lift the chin. Inhale. On your exhale, bring your hands to catch the back of the thighs and gently rock back and forth and back and forth. Take one more rock back, and on your rock forward, cross your ankles, ground your palms, and step or hop your feet to the back of the mat to find your high plank. Shoulders aligned over your wrists, heels over your toes, long spine. Take a full breath in here. And on your exhale, shift to the tips of your toes and lower the body down to the earth for a Chaturanga. You can always drop your knees if you'd like. Gently untuck your toes. Keep your elbows in tight, hands underneath your shoulders, long legs pressing down through the tops of your feet. Inhale, lift your heart up for a little cobra. Exhale, circle your head around, keeping your shoulders down as you lengthen through the sides of the neck. Inhale, lift the chin. Exhale, circle your head around the opposite direction. Inhale, come to center. And exhale, unroll your spine back down to the mat. Bring your hands wider than your mat and come to the very tips of your fingers. Lift your elbows up high. Good. Even wider with your hands probably. Good. Now inhale, lift your chest again. And exhale, draw your left shoulder down and in as you twist to the right. You want to feel the front of that left shoulder open and stretch as your gaze also shifts up towards that right elbow. Inhale, come back up to center. Exhale, draw your right shoulder down and in as you twist towards the left. Elbows stay high. You want to feel the front of that shoulder joint. Inhale, come back to center. One more time, draw the left shoulder down and in. Keep the elbow high as you twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. Last time, draw the right shoulder down. Elbow stays high as you twist to the left. Come back to center. Take one more inhale as you lift. And on your exhale, unroll all the way back down. Bring your hands just behind your shoulders and press up and back to tabletop. You'll align your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees. Take 3 big circles around your mat, circling your hips, maybe circling your head. Give it a moment to shift forward, and let's gently tuck the right palm under just to get that right forearm. For all the time we spend texting or at our desks or keyboards, forearm can get pretty tight. And then gently reground the right hand down, tuck your left palm under so you can get the back of the left forearm with a little stretch. Gently shifting into it. And then reground the left hand back down. Drop the belly button, lift the crown of the head, take a big inhale as you open your chest and throat. And on your exhale, bring your chin into your chest, your belly button up to your spine, tuck the tailbone, tuck your toes, and then lift your hips up. Downward facing dog. Gently pedal your feet side to side. And then slowly, gently, when you're ready, tiptoe your feet up to your hands. Bring your hands to your shins. Take a nice long halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, gently forward fold. Soft bend in the knees. Fold your arms and take a ragdoll sway side to side. Give your head a gentle shake, your hips a little wiggle, your shoulders a little wiggle to release. Take another full breath in and a full breath out. Release your arms, halfway lift one more time, flatten the spine, squeeze the shoulder blades, and exhale, forward fold, take it all the way down. Press through the soles of the feet, keep a soft bend in your knees as you rise all the way up. Inhale, big reach. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Take a full breath into your nose and a full breath out through your mouth. Roll your shoulders down your back. Full breath in through your nose. Full breath out through your mouth. One more inhale through your nose. On your exhale, open your palms to your side. Squeeze your shoulder blades back in together. Open your chest. Inhale, reach for the sky. Grab your left wrist and take a side bend to the right, lengthening through the left side body. Inhale, rise up tall. Switch wrists and side bend to the left, long right side body. Inhale, lift up tall, lift up through the heart, lift up through the chin, lift up through the chest. And on your exhale, circle your arms all the way around through a flat back and then into your forward fold, drop the head. Inhale, nice long halfway lift, flat spine. Exhale, ground your fingertips and step your right foot to the very back of the mat. Aligning your left knee over your left ankle. You're in that low lunge. And then lower your right knee down to the ground softly. And tuck your right toes. And bring your hands to the top of the left thigh as you lunge forward, opening the front of that right hip flexor. Give yourself a moment to roll your shoulders down your back. And then inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky, big reach. Exhale, hands to heart center, engage the core. Inhale, lift your heart up to your thumbs. And on your exhale, take your right elbow and hook it around the outside of the left thigh to twist. Again, try to think about that long line of energy from your right knee through the crown of your head, your torso squared, to the left side of your space. Take one more inhale here. One more exhale. You're going to keep your right tricep pressed firmly down into the left thigh. Challenge to tuck the right toes under and lift the right knee. Very nice. Take one more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale, sweep both fingertips straight up to the sky for a Crescent Warrior. Exhale, ground your hands down around the left foot and softly step your right foot forward to the left. Halfway lift, flat spine. Forward fold, let it go. Soft bend in the knees as you root to rise. Arms all the way up high. Exhale, hands to heart center. Draw your shoulders down your back. Take a full breath in through your nose. Your mouth. One more inhale through your nose. Exhale, open your arms to the side, squeeze your shoulder blades behind you. Inhale, sweep your arms up high. This time, grab the right wrist first and side bend to the left. Inhale, rise up tall. Exhale, switch wrists and side bend to the right. Inhale, lift up tall. Lift your heart, lift your chin, reach up and back. And on your exhale, circle your arms around. Move through that flat back all the way down and into your forward fold. Let the head drop low. Inhale, halfway lift, flat spine. Exhale, ground your fingertips and softly step your left foot this time to the very back of your mat, wiggling it back there as far as you can until your right knee is aligned over your right ankle. Take an inhale, and on your exhale, set the left knee down into the mat softly and tuck your left toes. Bring your hands to the top of the right thigh and lunge forward and down. Feel the opening in the front of that left hip flexor. Roll your shoulders down your back. And when you're ready, arms sweep up to the sky. Big inhale, big reach. Exhale, hands to heart center. Deep breath in, lifting your heart to your thumbs. On your exhale, take your left tricep and hook it around the right thigh, pressing down as much as you can. Tricep into the top of the right quad. Length from the crown of the head to the tailbone. Full breath in, full breath out. Challenge now to tuck your left toes under and lift the left knee. Keep the hands bound. Inhale, reach straight up for the sky. Crescent Warrior, big inhale, big reach. Exhale, ground your hands down around the right foot and softly step your left foot up to meet the right. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Soft bend in your knees, fold your arms and gently sway side to side. Give your head a gentle shake, your hips a gentle shimmy and shake, your shoulders a wiggle. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. One more inhale and one more exhale. Bring your hands to your shins. Take a nice long halfway lift, flat back. And on your exhale, forward fold, take it all the way down. Keep that soft bend in your knees. Inhale, root to rise, arms to the sky, lift tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a full breath in through your nose. A full breath out through your mouth. One more inhale through your nose. And on your exhale, open your arms up to the side. Squeeze your shoulder blades back and down. Inhale, big sweep up to the side. Exhale, sink the hips down and back. Utkatasana. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale, lift through the fingertips, lift through the heart. On your exhale, ground your palms. Step your right foot and then your left foot to the back of the mat. And then lift your hips just up and back to downward facing dog. Gently pedal your feet side to side. Noticing each leg individually and the hips together. Come to center into your downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. Feel the length between the legs. Bring your right knee up to your nose and then step your right foot to your right thumb. Pivot your left heel down to the ground. Warrior one, rise up. Take a big reach. Inhale, square the hips, square the shoulders. And on your exhale, begin to cactus the elbows down at shoulder height. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. And then interlace your hands at your tailbone behind you. Once your hands are bound, roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale, lift the chin up. And exhale, lengthen your torso forward and then down into humble warrior. You want to keep the left leg active and your knuckles reaching up towards the sky. Keep lunging into the right knee. Take one more full inhale. Exhale, gently release your hands. Square the hips. This is going to get a little more active. Now inhale, reach your fingertips forward. Exhale, try to straighten your right leg. Hold for a full breath in. Hold for a full breath out. Inhale, lift all the way up. And on your exhale, you're going to hinge forward. You might take a soft bend in the right knee and then lower your fingertips all the way down to the ground. Keeping your left foot at a 45-degree angle, pulling back in the right hip. Inhale to lift the right toes off the mat, flexing your toes back towards your nose. And exhale, pinch your right foot back down. Ground through the left fingertips and peel your right arm up to the sky. You want to feel the outside of that right hip for a big reach. Inhale. Exhale, gently lower your right fingertips back down to the ground. Lunge into your right knee, and then lift back up into your warrior one stance. Take a big inhale, lift your arms, lift your heart. On your exhale, ground your palms, and step your right foot back to the left. We'll go straight up and back into downward facing dog. Take one breath in, and one breath out. Inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky. Heel is high, leg is straight. Bring your left knee up to your nose, and then step your left foot to your left thumb. Pivot your right heel down to the ground. Warrior one, rise up. Take a big inhale, big exhale. Begin to cactus your elbows, squeezing the shoulder blades back, and then interlace your hands. This time, take the awkward grip. So the opposite interweaving of your fingers. Before you roll your shoulder blades behind you, lift your chin, lift your heart, and on your exhale, lengthen forward to humble warrior. Feel the underside of that left thigh as you drop the hips. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. One more inhale. Gently release your hands. Start to reach your fingertips forward. Get really active through the arms. And on your exhale, straighten the left leg. We'll hold here for one full inhale. One full exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up, lifting the heart, lifting the arms. And on your exhale, hinge forward again from the hips. Softly, when you're ready, lowering your fingertips down to the mat. Forehead going towards your left shin. Your right foot is a 45-degree angle, working on squaring the hips off, so pulling the left hip back. Take a full breath in. On your exhale, ground through the right hand and peel your left arm across your chest and up to the sky. You should feel it through that left hip. Take a big inhale, big reach. Very nice. Gently lower your fingertips back down. Lunge into the left knee. So we're back in our warrior one base. And then inhale, rise up, lift the heart, lift the arms. Exhale, ground your palms down. Left foot will step back to right, up and back into downward facing dog. Take one full breath in, one full breath out. Inhale, lift to your toes. On your exhale, tiptoe your feet gently up to your hands. Halfway lift, flat back. On your exhale, forward fold, let it go. Gently sway side to side. Heavy head, soft knees. Inhale to walk your fingertips out in front of you. Shift the weight to the balls of your feet so your hips are stacked directly over your ankles. And on your exhale, walk your hands around to the right side of your mat. Especially reaching through those left fingertips. Your hips are pulling away from your extended arms. Take a full breath in. And soften the back of your neck. Full breath out. Inhale, walk your hands back out to the top of your mat. Big reach through the arms. And on your exhale, walk your hands all the way around to the left side. Big reach. Big inhale. Now soften through the back of your neck even more. Let the head fall. Inhale, walk your hands back out to center. Weight shifts forward into the balls of your feet as you lengthen through the spine. And on your exhale, soften the knees, forward fold, let it go. Root to rise, arms to the sky, lift tall. Exhale, hands to heart center, roll the shoulders down your back. Full breath in through your nose. Full breath out through your mouth. Root to rise, arms to the sky, lifting tall. On your exhale, Utkatasana, sink those hips. Take a full breath in here. Now sweep your right fingertips to the back of your space to twist. Hold for the inhale. Sink the hips on the exhale. Try to keep both knees evenly pointed forward. Inhale, reach both arms back up to center. Exhale, sweep your left fingertips down and back, twisting through the torso. Hold for an inhale. Exhale to sink. Inhale, reach back up, lifting through the heart center. And on your exhale, gentle forward fold, let it go. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, let it go. Soften in the knees. Root to rise, arms to the sky again. This time, bring your right knee up and into your chest. Hug your hands around the front of the right knee. Take a big inhale here as you pull your knee up high, 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 high. On your exhale, begin to sweep your knee back as you reach the fingertips forward to warrior three. Long line of energy from the fingertips through the heel. Soft bend in the left knee. Step your right foot to the back of the mat. Crescent Warrior, lifting up. Very nice. Big breath in. Bring your hands to heart center. Big breath out. Remember those twists we took in our first kneeling warrior? We're going to do them again here. Take an inhale. And take your right tricep around the outside of the left thigh. This time, you're not just thinking about the long line of energy from the knee to the crown, but from that right heel through the crown of the head. Take one more inhale here. One more exhale. Inhale, arms back up to center, reach tall into your Crescent Warrior. And on your exhale, pivot around to your Warrior Two. Give yourself a moment to check your alignment. Roll your shoulders down your back. Take an inhale, reaching forward, flipping your palm. And an exhale, lift up and back, big side body stretch. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Windmill your arms around and down to the top of your mat. You're gonna come to the ball of the right foot. Ground your right hand down, left arm up to the sky, twist. Take a big inhale. Exhale, gently lower your left fingertips back down. Right foot steps forward to meet the left. Halfway lift, flat back. Forward fold, let it go. Soft bend in your knees. Press down into your feet. As you rise up, you'll bring your left knee with you into your chest. And then bring your hands around the front of the left knee as you hug your thigh up and in. Take a big inhale. Exhale, begin to release the left leg. It extends straight back as your fingertips reach forward. Warrior Three. Find that length, that big reach. Inhale. Soften into the right knee. Step your left foot to the back of the mat. Crescent Warrior. Lifting up through the arms, up through the heart. Whoop. And on your exhale, hands come into heart center. Inhale, lift your thumbs. Your exhale, hook and twist the left tricep on the outside of the right knee. Press palm to palm, firm and strong. Hold for a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, reach your arms straight back up to the sky, Crescent Warrior. And on your exhale, pivot around, Warrior Two. Give yourself a moment to adjust your alignment, to roll your shoulders down your back, to lunge into that right knee. Inhale, reach forward and flip your palm. And on your exhale, lift up and back, reversing your warrior. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, windmill your hands around and down, pivoting onto the ball of the left foot. Ground your left hand. Easy twist, right arm to the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, ground your right fingertips back down. Left foot steps forward to meet the right. Halfway lift, flat back. Forward fold, let it go. Give a soft bend in your knees and gently or shift the weight from side to side, sway side to side. Something that feels good to release any tension in the spine and neck. Sometimes bringing your hands to the back of your neck feels really nice too. Soft breath in, soft breath out. One more inhale, one more exhale. Keep that soft bend in your knees, release your arms, root to rise, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a full breath in through your nose and a full breath out through your mouth. One more inhale. And then open your palms, squeeze your shoulder blades back and down. Inhale, reach your arms up through the sky. On your exhale, we're gonna take our first eagle pose. So you're gonna sweep the right arm underneath the left. Hand to hand, find if you can. Hands to shoulders if you can. There you go. Now press down into the left foot. You can extend your right toes out to the side first if you like, and then you're gonna hook your right leg up and over. Feel the outside of the hips. Feel the palms pressing firmly to spread the shoulder blades. And just breathe. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. All right, challenge now to keep your hands exactly as they are. Bring your right knee up into your chest. It's a similar transition back. Deep breath in. Exhale, Warrior Three. Press your right heel straight back. Length from the fingertips through that right heel. Take a big breath in, find length. And exhale, step your right foot to the back of your mat. Keep those hands bound. Big breath in, open your chest, lift the elbows. Feel the front of that right hip flexor lift. And on your exhale, release your arms. Inhale, Crescent Warrior, lift up. Exhale, Warrior Two, pivot around. Inhale, reach forward, flip your palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior, reach up and back. Adding on a couple more asanas. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, bring your left elbow to the left thigh. Sweep your right fingertips overhead. Full breath in. Full breath out. Sink deeper in the hips. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, rise up. Straighten your front leg and then reverse your triangle as you reach back. Straight legs, straight arms. Inhale, rise back up. Triangle pose, lower the left fingertips down, right arm to the sky. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Pivot your left toes to the long side of your mat. Lift your arms up to the sky, I'll face you. Take a big inhale. And then eagle your arms again, right under left. Press palm to palm. Give yourself a moment to pull the elbows down into your chest, your chin down into your chest. Feel the upper back spread. And then inhale, lift your elbows, lift your heart, lift your chin. And then forward fold, take it all the way down. Into that wide leg stretch. Gently rock side to side, releasing your eagle arm bind whenever it no longer serves you. Take an inhale, take a nice long halfway lift, flatten your spine. On your exhale, you're gonna pivot your right toes open, and you're gonna lunge into the right knee for a Skandasana, flexing your left toes up to the sky. Hands to heart center, take a big breath in, and a big breath out. Walk your hands all the way back around to the top of your mat. Come into that easy twist, lifting your left arm up to the sky, big. And then gently here, we're gonna open the left toe slightly out and pivot around to the blade edges of both feet as you reach for the back of your mat. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, come all the way back up. This time you're gonna ground the hand lightly down. We're gonna take it into a cross-legged seat. So kind of lift up through the hips and then tuck your right knee underneath the left knee. As you sit, you'll be facing the long side of your mat probably, but if you wanna stay facing me, it's all good. So your left leg is on top. Both sits bones are equally grounded, so adjust your hips as you need, and then arms up to the sky. Take a big reach, and then circle your hands around towards the back of your mat, or around to the left. Take a full breath in here, and a full breath out. Try to let your hips soften as they weight one another down towards the ground. Inhale, arms back up to the sky, lift tall. And exhale, walk your hands around to the right. Big reach away from that left hip. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, arms back up to the sky, sitting tall. And on your exhale, walk it straight forward. Resting your chest into the top of that left thigh. Full breath in, full breath out. Let the hips start to melt. Deep breath in, deep breath out. 2 more breaths. Deep breath in, big breath out. Last inhale, last exhale. Arms back up to the sky, lifting tall. We're gonna move into a standing split. So you're gonna wanna ground your hands at the top of the mat. This might take a little adjustment. You might turn to the side slightly, but hands will ground. You'll press down into the left foot. The right leg will lift up for just 1 breath, and then you'll step the right foot down beside the left foot into that forward fold at the top of your mat. Take a full breath in, and a full breath out. You've got it. Root down to your feet to rise up. We'll take the left side. It's our final side. Arms to the sky, lift tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Full breath in. Full breath out. Open your palms, squeeze the shoulder blades back and down. Inhale, arms all the way up tall. This time, eagling the arms. The left is going to go under the right. So cross once, maybe twice. Soft bend in the knees. Left toes will point out to the side. Then you can lift your left knee up and over to the right. Start to sink down into it in the hips and the tailbone as you press palm to palm. We'll hold here for 5 breaths. So try to soften and focus your gaze. Deep breath in and out and in and out. Inhale, exhale. One more inhale. Last exhale, unwind the legs. Inhale, knee to your chest. Exhale, press the left heel straight back into your warrior 3. Reach through the left heel. Reach through the fingertips. Keep pressing palm to palm. 1 more full breath in here. Step your left foot to the back of the mat. Arms up, big inhale. Exhale, release the hands. Crescent Warrior, lift the arms. And on your exhale, warrior two, pivot around. Take a full breath in as you lift the shoulders, and a full breath out as you sink down into the knee. Inhale, reach forward, flip your palm, and on your exhale, reach up and back, reversing your warrior. Inhale, rising up. Bring your right elbow to the top of the right thigh, left fingertips will sweep all the way overhead, shoulder blades squeezing together on your spine. One full breath in, full breath out, drop the tailbone a little lower. Inhale, straighten the front leg, rise up, and exhale, reverse your triangle pose as you reach up and back. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, circle your right fingertips down as the left arm lifts up to Trikonasana, triangle pose. Full inhale, full exhale. Inhale, rise all the way back up. Pivot your right toes this time to face the long side of the mat. Arms up to the sky. We're going to eagle the arms left under, right again. This time, pull the elbow tips down into your belly button and feel the shoulder blades and upper back and shoulders spread. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, lift the elbows, lift the heart, lift the chin. And on your exhale, gently hinge forward from your hips, releasing your arm bind whenever it no longer serves you. Take a moment to sway, to shake your head, to pull your chest through your thighs. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. One more inhale. One more exhale. Gently walk your hands out in front of you. Nice long spine, halfway lift. And then you're going to open your left toes towards the back of the mat. And you're going to lunge into that left knee as you flex your right toes up to the sky. You can challenge your balance here with hands at heart center. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Slow and steady. Begin to travel all the way back around to the top of your mat, going into our easy twist. Left hand will ground, right arm will peel up to the sky. Take a big breath in, big reach. On your exhale, you're going to pivot to the blade or the outside edges of both feet as you reach around to the back of your mat. Hold for a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale, reach your right arm back up, around, ground your hand down. We're going to come into that cross-legged seat. So you're going to slightly lift the hips, take a big breath in. I'm going to pivot so that I can see you when I do this. And on your exhale, you're going to tuck the left knee underneath and come into your cross-legged seat. Your right leg will be on top of the left leg. Give yourself a moment, settle your sits bones down into the mat, and then inhale, arms to the sky, lifting up tall. First, circle your hands around to the right, reaching away from that left leg. Hold for a full breath in. Deepen your twist, walk a little deeper on the exhale. Arms back up to the sky, big reach. And then circle around to the left, big reach here. Full breath in, full breath out. Arms back up to the sky, reaching tall. And we go straight forward, resting your chest onto the top of that right thigh as you walk your fingertips forward. Full breath in, full breath out. Full breath in. Try to soften the back of your neck on the exhale. One more deep breath in. One more big breath out. I'm going to pivot back around, but what we're going to do is we're going to ground through that right foot at the top of your mat. Hands down. Find a standing split with left leg up to the sky. Just for one big reach through that left toe. And then step your left foot down beside the right. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And on your exhale, forward fold, let it go. Soften through the knees, ground through the feet, roots your eyes, arms to the sky, lifting tall. Exhale, hands to heart center, roll your shoulder blades down your back. Full breath in, full breath out. One more inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Before we take this down to the mat, cactus the elbows and find a big heart opening back bend, let the throat soften. Inhale, reach all the way back up, stacking shoulders over hips. And on your exhale, forward fold. Take it all the way down. Give your head a heavy shake, yes. And no, shake your tailbone, shift your knees side to side. And then inhale, walk your hands out in front of you. Lift to the tips of your toes. Challenge here to lift your fingertips off the mat and up behind your hips for a drinking bird. Long hamstrings, long arms, long spine. One more inhale. On your exhale, start to bend your knees up into your chest. And take a seat, hips to heels, hands to heart center into toe stand. Hold here for an inhale. And an exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Gently roll all the way down to your seat. And then down to your spine. Hug your knees to your chest. And gently circle your knees and hips around. So once you've made it back down to your mat, and my practice is you're in the home stretch. So allow your hips to soften. Allow your breath to soften. Take an inhale, hug your knees down to your chest. And on your exhale, release your left heel to the end of your mat. Gently circle the right knee and hip around using your hands to facilitate that circular movement. And then open the right knee wide towards your right shoulder. Take a big breath in as you open across the front of the hips. And on your exhale, take your right knee up and over to the left side of your mat. Your hips are facing the left. Your shoulder blades are both grounded, and challenge to extend the right arm, maybe even turning your chin to the right. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out. Deep breath in, big breath out. One more inhale. Circle your right arm around the back of your mat. Gently come back to your spine. Hug your right knee into your chest. Give it a nice big squeeze. And then inhale, extend your right leg up to the sky. Interlace your hands on the back of the right leg. Notice that hamstring as you point and flex your right foot. When you're ready, bend your left knee and plant your left foot down into the ground. So that left knee is bent, right leg is still straight. And then you're going to go for a half happy baby on the right side. So bring your right hand to the outside of the right foot, or your right piece fingers to bind around the right big toe, and pull your right knee down towards your right armpit. Then open your left knee slightly out to the side. So it's a half Supta Baddha Konasana on the left side and a half happy baby on the right side. Take an inhale here. And on your exhale, release the right foot and ground it down beside the left. Bring your hands to your sides. Setting up for a bridge pose, palms pressed down, feet pressed down. Inhale, lift your hips off the mat. Option to interlace your hands underneath you. Press the sides of your wrists down, your triceps down, lifting your belly button higher, higher, higher. Take one more big breath in, big lift. And on your exhale, release your hands and unroll your spine back down to the mat. Let your knees gently rock side to side, twisting and releasing in your lower back. And when you're ready, draw your knees up towards your chest, gentle rock side to side. Hug your knees down into your body. Lift your nose to your knees for an inhale. And on your exhale, release your right leg down to the end of your mat as you soften your head, neck, shoulders, and throat. Use your hands to guide the right hip around in some nice circular movement. And then use your left hand to open the left knee wide, opening across the front of the hips. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, cross your left knee up and over to the right side of your mat for that supine twist. You're stacking your left hip on top of the right, but both shoulder blades stay grounded. So sometimes I feel like I have to move my right shoulder more open to create space to ground the left shoulder down. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more inhale, reach through the left fingertips, get longer in that left arm. And then circle your left arm around the back of your mat. Bring your left knee down and into your chest. Give it a nice big squeeze. And then gently extend the left leg up to the sky, feeling that hamstring as you pull your leg down towards your chest. Point and flex your left foot. Circle your ankle around a few times. And then when you're ready, you'll bend your right knee and plant your right foot down into the mat. And you'll connect your left hand to the outside edge of your left foot and wedge the knee down towards your left armpit for a half happy baby on the left side. Then open your right knee out to the right side for a half Supta Baddha Konasana as you open through the groin and through the hips here. Take a full breath in. Pull that left knee deeper, full breath out. One more inhale here. On your exhale, release the left foot, stamp it down beside the right foot. Hands will come to your sides. Heels walk even closer up to your hips. Press down through your palms, press down through the soles of your feet, and arc the hips up to the sky for our second bridge pose. Wrap your shoulder blades underneath you. Take the awkward grip, so the opposite interweaving of hands if you decide to bind underneath your hips. Press your chest up towards your chin. Take one more inhale, pressing down through the big toe mounds. And on your exhale, slowly, gently release the hands and unroll your spine back down to the mat. Inhale, lift just your right leg up to the sky. And then cross the right ankle over your left thigh. Press your right knee away from your right shoulder, so pointing forward almost. And maybe take a little rock side to side before you draw your left knee up towards your chest and interlace your hands on the back of the left thigh. Take a deep breath in and a big breath out. Pull that left thigh down and into your chest as you press the right knee away. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more big inhale here. One more big exhale. Inhale, extend the left leg long and straight and strong. And then plant the left foot back down into the mat, reversing out the way we came in. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. And then plant the right foot down beside the left. Switching sides. Inhale, extend the left heel up to the sky. Cross it over the right thigh. Press the left knee away from the left shoulder. Feel the outside of that hip start to turn on. And then maybe it's a little rock side to side if that helps you adjust. Otherwise, right knees right up to your chest. Interlacing the hands behind the right thighs. Squeeze it in. Take a full breath in. And full breath out. Full breath in. And full breath out. One more nice big inhale here. One more big exhale. Inhale, extend your right heel up to the sky. Feel that hamstring. Plant the right foot down into the mat, reversing out the way we came in. Inhale, left leg up to the sky. Notice that hamstring. Left foot down beside the right. Let your knees gently rock side to side for that gentle twist. When you're ready, hug your knees up towards your chest. Squeeze your nose up to your knees. Take a big breath in. And on your exhale, both the blade edges of both feet as you melt your shoulders back down to the mat, the small of your back down to the mat for that happy baby opening in the back of your legs and your hips. Consider a gentle rock side to side. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Option 2, extend both legs into a recline straddle variation for an inhale. And on your exhale, gently plant your feet back down into the mat. Open your knees out to the sides for a Supta Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of your feet together, your heels up towards your own. Bring one hand to and one hand to your belly. Deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Take one more deep breath in. And on your exhale, a full release, opening your hands out to your side, letting the air deflate from your lungs and extending your legs one by one to the end of your mat.
I'm so sorry, I've got to drop off for a call now. I'm so sorry to drop off just before Shavasana as well, but Thank you so much. That was such a wonderful session. It was exactly what I was hoping for. So,
Thank you so much for coming.
yeah, well, I'll hope to see you again next time, and hopefully with a few more people. So apologies, it was just me today.
You're perfect. Have a wonderful rest of your day.
Yeah, you too. Thank you so much. I really enjoyed it.
Thank you.
Yes, bye-bye.
Bye. Extending your legs to the end of your mat for our final resting pose of Shavasana. Draw your shoulder blades together, opening arms out to your sides. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more deep breath in. One more big breath out. Final release. Allowing yourself to stay here as long as you need, in stillness and in silence. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. There is no rush. There is no expectation. The light within me is just a reflection of the light that shines from within you. Namaste.